Buddy, I'm trying to help you. I'm gonna scare you away from this one. Look, bud, hey, the door's over there. Yes, you're in the right direction. Yep, keep going that way. It's that way, dude. Look, it's that way. Yes, you got it, yes! Hey, it's Trailblazer B. I wanna hike every trail in the world, every trail that exists. I'm gonna hike them all. I'm gonna hike them all my lifetime. But I'm here today at the Garden of Eden. It's a little bit north of Hana in Maui. It was created in 1991 by Alan Bradbury, who was Maui's first certified arborist, and he was also a landscape designer, which is cool for me because that's kind of what I do in my daytime. So we're gonna explore a little bit. Since we're in the Garden of Eden, I did skip a normal precaution I have, and I wore my Jesus sandals. Hopefully I don't regret it later. I'll let you know if I do. But here we've got a huge selection of plants and trees that you wouldn't see anywhere else in the world. So we're gonna get to exploring, and I'll make sure to take pictures and videos of all the cool views. So before this land was developed into the Garden of Eden, from what I read, it was just completely overgrown. There were no roads coming out to it. And it was basically just like a plot of just overgrowth. And so in 1991, this guy, Alan Bradbury, I hope I got that right, he bought the land and he started converting it. And it's been growing and changing ever since. But one of the things, oh hey, I gotta say hi to the banyan tree really quick. But one of the things that I think is really cool is they actually opened it up to the point where they found new waterfall viewing spots and they can see the ocean. What's up, dude? So I'm actually headed out first thing to the waterfall viewing point. I love waterfalls and I want to start the hike off with this. So there's actually it's 2-something miles of trails on this property. It's not one continuous trail, but 2-something miles worth of hikeable trail. So I'm gonna try to do most of it, see most of it. That's not too big of a hike. Oh wow, check out this rainbow eucalyptus tree. You don't really believe it until you see one in person, but they are super colorful. Here's another one. This one's got a dry side, so you can kind of see some more of it. Check that out. Isn't that so cool? So here is one of the iconic native Hawaiian plants. It's the parrot's beak, or the Heliconia psittacorum. So you can see it's called a parrot's beak for a very obvious reason. When you look at it, this is a flower, and it grows on one large stem. So back out. One large stem with these huge leaves. This here, that's my hand up against it. So you can see how big they are. Look at the flower there. Super cool. Throughout this video, do keep in mind I am touring a botanical garden, so there are a lot of plants that are here that aren't actually what you'd find in the Maui nature. I am on the island of Maui, so this is still a Maui hike, but a lot of the plants are not native to Maui. So just keep that in mind as we're going through. I'll try to distinguish which ones are and which ones aren't. Just keep that in mind. What are those? Look at these little orange berries. I don't know what they are, but they can't be bigger than the size of like crab apple. They're orange. It looks like they flower purple. Look at this thing. Doesn't even look real. This looks like something that would come off of another planet. Dude, these little tree guys, it really just feels like an entirely different environment, and it is. So on the way to the upper part of the waterfall, I came across, this is called Keopuka Rock Overlook. I didn't realize how high in elevation we were, but you can see that's the highway to Hana going through right there. You can see just how treacherous of a road it is. So I'm not kidding when I say drive safe when you're out here and wait for good condition. So I've been having an issue with my leg. I think it's my IT band, but going from my hip down to my knee and now into my calf has been so tight and so sore. And it's like much worse when I pause. I don't even care. Pause. Look at this, dude. Look, you can see the road. And you can see waterfall. Dude, check that out. That's pretty incredible. I could see it from the road, which is down here when I went over this bridge, which is a one-way bridge, by the way. So if you're coming up on it, if this guy is here, you gotta wait until traffic from the other side goes before you can go. Look at that, barely fit. Wow, I didn't realize how big it was when I was looking from the road. That's beautiful. So if you're coming here on a day trip and you're packing out a lot, spiders, dude. I just walked right into this dude's nest, bro. Gotta go another way. So that trail is blocked off. I was gonna show you if you're coming here with family and you're packing your lunches and stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, there's so many spiders. Oh, I feel like I got in my mouth. Probably just mustache hair, but now I'm tweaking. Anyways, if you're coming here with family, there are places to picnic, so keep that in mind. The road to Hana is pretty long, and this is, if you're coming from the north side, it's pretty close to Hana, I would say. Probably like a little less than halfway, actually. Sorry, just deciding which way to go. But if you're coming from the south side and you go through Hana, yeah, that's a long drive, so pack out lunch, and it's a lot cheaper than trying to eat in a place where shipping is such a hard process. So everything over in Hana is significantly more expensive, not just more than the mainland, but more than the other side of the island. So for example, like gas in Pukalani, probably like $4.50. In Hana, it's like $6.50. It's ridiculously more, but Hana's a very small place and it's very secluded from the rest of the island. It's like 2 hours to get to anywhere substantial. So just keep that in mind as you're traveling through. So now I'm walking down to the lower fall, which I've come to the realization can't be the same falls that I saw because it's on the other side of the park. But I am headed there now, so I recognize those rainbow eucalyptus trees. But I'm gonna go under this big patch of bamboo, which forms a path, and I think it's gotta be a whole different set of them. But we'll see. Check out how big this is. It's a patch of bamboo. I don't know what they do to keep it from, because from my understanding, bamboo is like incredibly fast spreading. So I don't know what they do to keep it in those bundles, but props to them because I'm sure it's not easy. Oh, look at this. Just walking up on this. It's a blue marble tree. That thing is crazy looking. That's super cool. Look at its root system. It spreads out everywhere. I am regretting wearing my Jesus sandals now. Not for style or comfort or anything, but I just got a stick stabbed into my ankle. And if I weren't wearing Jesus sandals and I weren't barefoot and I were actually wearing proper hiking stuff, oh, look at this. Lemon gum eucalyptus. It looks like the black and white version of the rainbow eucalyptus. How cool is that? The bark does the same, like, cool, like, patchy camo pattern. That's pretty cool. The lemon gum eucalyptus. Wow. This one was made before color TV. So the signage for the lower part of the waterfall just completely cut off and several paths have emerged, and I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. So I started looking at my map But if I turn left at where I'm at, so I just passed the valley overlook. If I turn left, it says I'll be in the enchanted forest. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like an adventure, so I'm going left. And I'm gonna see what the enchanted forest has to hold. The pathway there, is covered in spider webs, but you can see it has these really cool, like, I don't even know what these are. I need to figure out what this plant is. It's everywhere in Hawaii. This is a native, but it's super cool looking. And some of them are like super red, like you can see that one. And then there's like a variation. It's like this crimson color. But anyways, you kind of gotta watch out for this spider web. Hold up, I'll see how close I can get to it with the camera without triggering the trap. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. And his web goes all the way across this trail. So I gotta be careful. It's the disadvantage of coming to a place like this early in the morning, because spiders will set up their webs overnight. And anybody who does any trails or hunting or anything like that knows this. But in the morning, there's a ton of new spider webs from where the spiders have been working all night and nobody's walked through to knock them over yet. But ooh, we're coming into the enchanted forest. I feel like I need some sort of like fantasy music or something. Okay, so banana patch. Let's go this way. Oh, another spider web. Look at this one. This one's 3D, bro. This guy built his web in 3D. It's an advanced spider. Don't let him get near physics. Take over the world. Whew. Hey, look, bananas. I'm just gonna be really quiet for a sec so you can hear the sounds of what I think is the enchanted forest. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm at. Super cool. Oh, that's a 100-year-old mango tree. Let's go see that. Oh, dude. All right, so in the middle of the enchanted forest in the Garden of Eden is this massive mango tree. It says it's 100+ years old. I don't see any mangoes. Oh, I think I just got bit by a mosquito on my forehead. Goodness. Anyways, I don't see any mangoes, but there are a ton of cool like vines draping off of it. I don't know if that's part of the tree or something taken over. Let's see. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna go this way. The whole park is kind of like, it's kind of like loop-like. So no matter where I go, I'll probably end up finding my way out. Probably. It's not one of those trails or hikes that I'm really too concerned about going any one direction. Wow, man, hold up. Check that out. That is so cool. And there's a bunch of these parrot's beaks as well. I saw some yellow ones, or I spotted some yellow. What are those plants way in the back? Whoa. These things look like pom-poms. This is the view from this current spot in the enchanted forest. Let's take a look at this. Looks like a free shavakadu. I think it is a free shavakadu. That's a whole tree of them. Gotta sit off the side. Huh, very cool. They're very round. So on either side of the trail right now, we have two completely different kinds of bamboos. So this is the Bambusa bambos. You can see a little sign. It's very large compared to my hand. Then directly across the path, this is called the Malay dwarf variegated bamboo. It's only about the width of my finger, which is kind of crazy to have that big versus that small within maybe 10 feet of each other. Crazy. This tree here, with the beautiful pink flowers, pink and purple, is a Hong Kong orchid tree. Look at that. Beautiful. So thankful right now. I didn't know there was a path down to this huge banyan tree. Had to say hello. Oh, dude, I'm so glad to be here. I didn't know there was a path. What's up, guy? This thing is older than all of us. Older than every single one of us. Probably most of us put together, dude. Well, actually, that math doesn't add up. But now I'm on another trail. Don't know where it's leading me. My favorite thing in the world. Look, it's a starfruit tree. I'm gonna have to, oh my gosh, there's bugs everywhere. I see one good one. I'm gonna pick it and eat it. It's getting increasingly rainier. Oh, how did I not even see this before? Look at all the starfruit up there. That's why it's called the Garden of Eden, because of the starfruit. For real. Oh, so good. Okay, make sure on this hike you bring some quarters. I did bring some quarters because there's bird feed for 25 cents. There you go. I think so. Hold up. Oh, that's like nothing. It's gonna get my hands all gunky too. Look, it's all powdery and I'm all wet. I'm gonna give this to my buddy who I annoyed earlier. Here you go. Oh, look, he's wagging his tail. There you go, man. I think I just made a new best friend, dude. Look at this guy. We're like buddies. I gotta find a place to wipe off my hand. Have a good one, dude. Check out the banana. I don't know what this thing is that grows at the very bottom, but they're pretty green. I'm not gonna pick any. I'm not a big fan of bananas, but it's cool to see how they grow. I didn't know they like hung off like that, like upside down. Kind of crazy. Dude, so I know this guy, but I've never seen one this size. Hold up, for comparison, here's me next to the leaves. They are incredibly large. Look at that. Wow, man, the scenery here is just absolutely incredible. We've got such a variety of plants. It's all tropical. It's my first time in a tropical place, so this is extremely cool. So here we have a not yet ripe orange tree, which is unfortunate, but look at these guys. They're very green right now. If they were orange, no, I'd be trying one. Check it out, pretty cool. And this is the rest of the trail right here. All right, folks, it's an unfortunate moment, but I think I have gone on every single path here. It's sad to be leaving such a nice place, but I have made it back to where the car is parked. So I'm gonna get in the car and do some editing, but this has been the Garden of the Eden, a little bit north of Hana on the island of Maui. Super cool place. I would say it's a must-see if you're coming out this way towards Hana, so make sure to check it out. Not really an intense hike, great for the family, great if you just want to do something kind of easy and slow. And make sure to bring some quarters so you can feed the ducks and the peacocks. I did not get to see any peacocks, unfortunately, but the rest of the hike was pretty beautiful. So after you've done the hike, when you get in your car no way it just happened. Check these guys out. Check these guys out. Hold on. I was about to hit the gift shop and I found some peacocks. Hi folks. I think these two are both females. Same with that one because the males have the really colorful feathers. Wow, though, look at that. I didn't know if I would get to see any. Anyways, I'm gonna walk away peacefully. After you've done the hike or after you've seen the property, check out, they have a gift shop. It's like a garden gallery gift shop. I'm gonna go in there and check it out now. Might get some shots, it depends on how it is. If I didn't come to the gift shop, this would have never happened. Look at these guys, there's two of them. Hi friend. He's looking at me. Wow. Hi friend. You're just coming right up to me.